What's going on, world? I'm just outside, just brainstorming, shadow casting, and I wanted to bring it to your attention. I had a lot of things in the works, and so I just been trying to figure out a plan uh, that I could be effective in my own life, um, effective in my community, effective in my thinking, and just overall effective in my well-being. And so I decided to take upon a challenge. And so for me, with any challenge, it's an opportunity for me to showcase a skill set. And I'm excited. I think it's worth it. And I'm looking forward to this process. This journey started long before me. I'm not the first, I won't be the last. But I want to try to make something that will last a lifetime, that I can look back on, that my kids can look back on, my family can look back on, and we could say this was a humble beginning. And so for me, I'm taking the time. I put the work in. I understand the journey, and I'm looking forward to the benefits. And so, to be honest, uh, this project is special to me. It holds a lot of significance to me, and I'm looking forward to cultivating this and establishing something big. But I want to start small. But I'm thinking big, and so I'm optimistic about the journey. Uh, the foundation was laid before me. It was laid before you. It's nothing new. It's been around since the beginning of time. And for me to partake in this, it just feels like what the old people would say. It was just a time coming. Just a time coming. And so, without further ado, let's jump right into it. 2025, I'm starting the garden. Nothing special, right? Maybe that's what you're thinking. But for me, it's deeper than that. Way deeper than that. And this is just the beginning. As you know, we're living in a pandemic. They might say the pandemic is over, but the pandemic never ends. There's a food shortage everywhere across the nation. It's someone who's starving. It's someone who's malnutrition. It's someone who's lacking enough protein, lacking enough vitamin nutrients to help them survive. It's someone who is feeling ill will, having health problems, who is dealing with uh, things that are out of their control but can be controlled with the right type of environment, with the type of structure, with type of help, with type of direction and guidance. And so for me, my journey is simple. It's to continue to learn, continue to grow, and continue to build. What I want to build is a community. I want to build a community that's involved with the process and understand the need for the process. And the process is to learn how to eat to live. I wasn't the first to come up with this concept. No. But what I think I can do is I can take the willpower, the knowledge, the understanding, the work ethic, the overall humbleness to turn that basic mindset over to millions of people with a broader perspective, a new perspective, a new profound perspective, a proactive perspective, and encouragement along the way. I'm nobody perfect. I'm just one person. But if everyone before me did it, why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I be self-sufficient? Why can't I? Why can't I get out here and use God's green earth to provide for my family? I'm not the first, but I look forward to it. I have a couple crops in mind that I think I want to harvest. I'm going to start small. And everything that I'm doing is for one reason. It's one reason. It is to give back to my community. And the only way I know how is through love. And the way my grandmother did it is through that right there. Right there. I'm going to feed the soul. So I want to start a vegetable garden here in the community. It's going to be community based. We're going to start smaller, we're going to grow. We're going to expand it. And I think with what I have in mind, a lot of people catch on and realize this is a great idea. It started for the right reasons. And they're going to latch on to it and be a part and want to be a part and be a thrill to be a part, because everything is all about self-efficiency, being self-reliant. So I thank God for giving me the vision. I thank God for giving me the wherewithal and the understanding that this journey was here before me. It was given to me by my grandmother. She taught me how to start a vegetable garden. I was the grandson that helped her in her collard garden. I was the grandson that helped tilt the grounds, pick the leaves. I was the grandson. And not knowing back then what journey would lead to today. Me, now 36 years of age with a family of my own, realizing how my grandmother supported her family and her parents supported their family, and how my great-greats and great-greats and how they took care of their self and their family. They were self-reliant. They were self-efficient. They were self-supporting. And if you know anything about my family, we're the James family, come from the James root, from out of Clark County, Alabama, Choctaw Bluff, surrounded by Jackson, Alabama. If you're familiar with the area, that's South Alabama. Not so much Gulf Coast, but down that way. But my grandmother left that countryside and moved to Mobile as she started her own family, and her offspring, which is my mom, has the same name as my grandmother. And both their names are Molly. And so I decided I want to start this garden in remembrance of my grandmother. I feel like she had the best greens in America, because people would come from around the world, and they would bust in her front door and say, "Hey, Molly, what you got on that stove?" And she would tell me, she said, "Go to that freezer and pull one of them bags of greens down." And she'd put it in a pot. She'd warm it up. And before you know it, the aroma, the smell, she put some cornbread, pull some cornbread out the fridge, and warm it up. And before you know it, she got some fried chicken going. And the smell, you would thought she just cooked all this today. Well, the chicken, but you'll get it. Then she would send me to take plates to the neighbors. And so with that love and that connection, those relationships, the neighbors they would call my grandmother and give her response on the food. She, her greens were homegrown. Like I say, the people from around the world, they would come and say, Molly, what you got on that stove? She'd say, oh, well, I put some out the freezer, just give me a minute. And she did. And so I'm thankful for the upbringing, the roots. I can get into my history a little bit more, my family upbringing. But today I just wanted to talk about my plan, my vision, my thoughts, and this journey that I'm on. And I'm asking for support from my friends, my family, colleagues, anyone who know anything about farming. I've planted a plant, not one. Besides the times my grandmother had me digging in her collars or watering her rose bed. And so, or pulling weeds up. So I can't say I ain't never done it, but it wasn't on my own behalf. So now I'm partaking it up on my own behalf. And I have good reasoning why that I think this will be a successful journey, because I'm looking forward to the process and humble beginnings and the outlook and the overall community that I plan on building around this vegetable garden, this vegetable patch, this community garden, and looking forward to the help and everybody just coming out and giving me a chance to showcase that I got a green thumb and I don't mind having fun learning and cultivating and harvesting and asking God to bless these seeds and bless these grounds and hope a surplus come out that we could eventually give back, give away. I mean, that's the goal. That's the goal. How can we help our community? I want to do what God has installed in me. I want to use my hands, and I want to prepare a meal that could last for eternity. The meal is being self-sufficient, self-reliant, being able to be for self. So if you know me, encourage me, ask me how things are going. If you're in the Huntsville area, close by, surrounding area, if you got some things, some tips, send it my way. Email me, inbox me. If you have some raised garden beds, some old garden farming equipment, some things that you might not use anymore, let me know. If you close by, I might be able to swing by and pick it up and utilize it in the space that I have. I guess on the next vlog, what I do is I show you guys the actual area that we're going to start with. I've mapped it out already, and so for the most part, it's now the tilling process. And so it's October, no, it's not actually October, it's September 29th, if I'm not mistaken. I've been working a lot, so excuse me for being just out of sync with the days of the week. But it's September 29th, I think it's Tuesday. The time is close to 2 p.m. I think it's like 1:30 or something. But as you can see, the sun's up, it's down. It's perfect season from growing the greens. What I know is this, you plant seeds and you prepare to harvest. And so not only that, it's a process in doing the groundwork. And so we're gonna do the groundwork, we're gonna lay a solid foundation, and we're gonna hope and pray, and this foundation is built to last for a lifetime, for eternity, for those who might want to come and see how this journey is taking place. Hey, we're in Huntsville. That's what it's all about. Let's continue to build, let's continue to grow, let's continue to learn. So thank you for taking time and listen to my message, and we'll talk next time.